everyone. Today I've got The Bad Batch Episode 9 Disney Plus review. So there's 3 more episodes left, and I'm thinking after that last episode, I was really happy when this one came around because I think this might be possibly my second favorite episode of this series. So as far as the story goes, this episode is called Bounty Lost. And of course, every single time I kept on saying the title, I kept on saying Bounty Law, like that movie that Leonardo DiCaprio's character from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was in. I couldn't help it, but it still made me think of also the space western theme of Star Wars, and it starts off with Omega being captured by the bounty hunter known as Cad Bane, or Cadmus Bane, as I remember. Like, I knew Cad was short for Cadmus, so I knew I must have heard about him, and it was because he was in the Clone Wars animated show. So if you guys are a fan of that show, you definitely saw this guy, and you guys can let me know if you like him as a character, if he's one of your faves. So based on what I've seen him accomplish, I would like to see more of him down the road, whether it's with another like Bad Batch, season, or even with his own show. I mean, I think he's pretty cool to stand out on his own. He's just so badass. And with or without his little android, his little droid sidekick, who is guilted into helping Omega get loose. Now, I always find it interesting when they make these little characters that, even if they have such small roles, it's like, how can you not? Because now that Disney bought Star Wars, now everything has to be made cute and cuddly, like the little dog creature from a couple episodes ago. But anyway, meanwhile, the Bad Batch are trying to get to her in time before she's taken away, because she is so valuable and special and different. I mean, they just couldn't help but keep stressing that this entire series, and they kept on bringing it up here. So I don't know if I found that annoying, but it's like, okay, come on, we get it at this point. What else is there to know about her? I want to see something like, epic happen with her character. As far as the casting goes, I love seeing the return of Fenix, who has a knack for wanting to help out Omega, but also wants to fulfill her own agenda. I mean, I feel like she was definitely she was probably the standout performance here in this episode. No offense to Cad Bane, but I definitely liked her more here than I saw when I first saw her in this series. So the things that I liked about this episode was the fight between Fenix and Cad Bane. I just thought it was so epic and awesome, and at times nail-biting, but still fun to watch. And the moment that Omega contacts and reunites with the Bad Batch, I just love how excited Wrecker gets when he sees Omega again, and Hunter has this typical dad moment. So I just absolutely love that as well. I'd like to see more of that with Omega. But when it comes to seeing characters continue on, I have no idea what's going to become of Cadmus Bane. Like I said, I hope they bring him back for the future series or something. But Fenix certainly may try to get what she wants at all costs. So I'd like to see more of her as well, but maybe also in live action, like another Mandalorian show. So I just really enjoyed watching this episode and seeing what everybody can do, because there's only a couple more episodes left, and I just can't wait to see what is all going to transpire in the future. So overall, I would say that I was really impressed with this episode. Yeah, I know it seems like it's just going by so fast, and there's so many action scenes and maybe less story, but I feel like there is something special about this show and what they're trying to do with the Omega character. But I really want to see more of her having a bigger impact on this show than maybe some of the other characters. But I don't want this to turn out to be like how Grogu stole the show in The Mandalorian, and the Bad Batch are going to sort of be sideline characters and Omega is going to be the star. Who knows? We'll see. I would recommend this episode, the series in general, and I would give this 5 hearts on the heart rate scale. So let me know in the comments what you guys thought of the Bad Batch episode 9, and as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates, coming every week for a Chill Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you guys later.